Not exactly sure what happened, but there is a hole in the wall here and we need to patch it. A lot of people get intimidated by a hole of this size. How do you patch it? Well, it's actually pretty easy. I like to use this patch kit here. It's aluminum perforated and there's an adhesive back to it. So we'll just stick it over the hole and then we cover it with joint compound. Very easy. This is a 4-inch patch and it's rated for holes 3 inches and under. We're well within tolerance for this hole. All right, now it's time for the joint compound. So this is a pre-mixed joint compound. It's actually pink, and when it's dry, it turns white. So we'll start to apply it here. You really want to press it in. That's why I love this, because the joint compound gets into those aluminum grooves and makes it a really strong joint. Okay, so now we just let this dry. It should dry pretty quickly. It depends on your environment, but once it is dry, we'll put on a second coat. Okay, so the first coat dried. I put on a second coat. That has now dried. The next step is to scrape off any of the high spots. Then we'll sand it, paint it, and you will never know it was even there.
So just a light touch here. You don't want to press too hard. You're just kind of doing a light scrape over the entire surface. And now for the sanding, you really want to make sure that you sand those edges really well and make it blend right into the rest of the wall. Then as a last sort of check, I always like to just kind of go over the whole thing with my hand. You can really feel if there are any uneven spots. Now it's time to paint, and I'm going to start by cutting in first with a brush and then rolling out the rest of it.
Once this paint dries, you'll never even know there was any sort of problem here on the wall. Unfortunately, while we have dealt with this problem, now we need to deal with this problem: a teenager's bedroom.